Hey guys, this is Gojira X bringing you another episode of More Than Meets the Name. The trophy I'm going to speak about first is It's a Bird, It's a Plane, for flying with Superman in LEGO Batman 2 DC Superheroes. This trophy can't be missed as it's story related. The first chance you can fly as Superman is during Level 5, Chemical Crisis. Just double tap the X button on PlayStation, or A button for Xbox, in order to fly. The It's a Bird, It's a Plane trophy comes from the line, "Up in the sky, look, it's a bird, it's a plane, it's Superman!" I used to hear this line said by the narrator of the Max Fleischer Superman cartoons I'd watch on a videotape at my grandparents' house. I'm also familiar with another variation of this line from the 1950s TV series Adventures of Superman starring George Reeves. It was part of the opening of every episode, but slightly changed to, "Look, up in the sky, it's a bird, it's a plane, it's Superman!" Regardless of where else people might have first heard these lines and become familiar with them, I think it's safe to say when the phrase, "it's a bird, it's a plane," is heard, people will immediately think of Superman. The name of this trophy is appropriate, especially if it's gotten in the Chemical Crisis level of LEGO Batman 2 DC Superheroes, where you first have a chance to fly as Superman, because this connects the It's a Bird, It's a Plane trophy even more to the Max Fleischer Superman cartoons. Where, as far as I know, and based on what I looked up, is the first time the phrase "It's a bird, it's a plane" was used, and became associated with Superman. According to comic book legend, the Max Fleischer Superman cartoons is where Superman first purposely flew. The cartoon did this because it was easier for the animators to just lift up the drawing of Superman, instead of having to animate him leaping, which Superman was doing at the time in the comic books. They did check with DC Comics, which at the time was called National Comics, to see if this was okay. I assume they were granted permission to do this, otherwise we wouldn't have seen Superman flying in his Max Fleischer cartoons. If you're curious, Superman flew for the first time in the comics before his Max Fleischer cartoons due to a mistake by artist Leo Nowak in 1941's Superman issue number 10. Nowak made the mistake when he was new to the book because he probably thought Superman could already fly even though he was technically just leaping. This was because most artists before him drew Superman leaping in a way where it often looked like he was basically flying. The last trophy I'll be talking about is an unearthly likeness for playing as Batman Azura in LEGO Batman 3 Beyond Gotham. Batman Azura can be found in the Batcave trophy room at the door in between the Batmobile and the TV show set. He's unlocked by destroying the silver rock in the air that is to the left of the TV show set and then pulling two switches. The trophy will unlock once you purchase Batman Azura for 25,000 studs and select him as the character you want to play as. This trophy gets its name from Batman issue number 113, released in February 1958 in a story titled Batman, the Superman of Planet X. In this story, Bruce Wayne finds himself in a daze one night. He dresses as Batman, takes off in the Batplane, and then finds he's been teleported to another planet called Azura. There, he meets a scientist who has been monitoring Batman's activities on Earth and decided to become the Batman of his planet. The Batman of Earth finds that while on Azura he has enhanced abilities due to the different elements of the alien planet. The Batman then fight together to defeat giant robots that are invading Azura and controlled by an unidentified alien race. Once the robots are defeated, the Batman of Azura gives Batman his Bat Radia device as a keepsake and Batman returns to Earth. I like the An Unearthly Likeness trophy for two reasons. The first, because it's referencing an alternate version of Batman. That's one of the reasons why Batman is my favorite DC character. The character has been around for over 75 years. It's always interesting to see how Batman's costume has changed over the years, and to see other interpretations of the costume worn by other versions of the character from alternate dimensions or timelines. The other reason is the name of this trophy is quite appropriate considering the Batman of Azura is from an alien planet and resembles Batman in appearance. Even though the Batman of Azura's costume consists of gaudy, outlandish colors, it still looks like a Batman costume. But I'm not much of a fan of this Batman costume due to its use of gaudy, outlandish colors. I feel the colors don't fit as well with who Batman is, since I'm so used to seeing him wearing dark colors. At least the modern age version of Batman of Azura that Grant Morrison used makes more sense to me. To make a long story short, this Batman of Azura is a backup personality intended to take over for Bruce Wayne if he was ever psychologically attacked in a manner that would render Batman out of action. He has the same costume of gaudy, outlandish colors, like the Batman of Azura had when he first appeared, and even states that Robin has dressed this way for years. This color scheme reflects the total confidence of the Batman of Azura's personality, as it attracts the attention of enemies compared to the traditional Batsuit consisting of dark colors so Batman could attack his enemies from the shadows. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please like and subscribe, and leave some feedback in the comments below. I'll be back with more trophies that could be deemed as more than meets the name.